Right, as we mentioned, we're now going to go straight on to item 10, which is page 45 in the pack, and it has with it. Simon, you're welcome to stay if you want to, but if you'd like to.
I have another appointment. I have a board meeting to go to for a housing trust, which I'm on at 4 o'clock. So
well, thank you for your time with us.
lovely. Thank you very much indeed.
And with item 10, we also have this supplementary appendix and was covered with the real estate Karen Tarbot, who was prepared the report, is not well enough to be with us this afternoon. So we send her our best wishes. And Jackie will introduce it.
Thank you, Chairman. Yes, Karen has led this piece of work, and the credit is all hers and her team's, and I don't want to steal that in one iota. This is an incredibly important piece of work for us. The strategy sets out how we will manage our existing and our future assets over the 30 years and maybe even into the future. So it really sets out our approach to those. Almost more exciting from a housing management point of view is this piece of work here, because Simon talked about the spike in spending in the early days, and this, I'm glad it's got colour, because otherwise it would be a bit unprepossessing, wouldn't it? But actually, this sets out a detailed 5-year programme for how we are really going to carry out the essential repairs that are needed on our estates. And this, for me, is the bit that's going to make such a lot of difference over the next few years. So it's been put together as a result of stock condition surveys that have looked at exactly what's needed, and also there's been quite a lot of consultation done. The whole document has been out to consultation for some weeks now, but prior to that, in the last couple of years, there have been bits of consultation with residents to identify what they want to be done. And it is just so wonderful to have this, because we're now able to go to estate meetings that we have on every estate and actually tell residents what is going to happen on their estates in the next 5 years with some degree of confidence, which I think is one of the things that has been lacking. We've had plans in the past, but this one we know we can deliver. Although it is a very ambitious programme, we know we can deliver it, and as you've seen, we know we can finance it. I just want to draw your attention to page 49, which sets out the draft City of London housing standard. Most of you will be aware of the Decent Home Standard, which was set by the government. That was actually a very, very basic standard that homes had to be brought up to. We now want to go a lot further than that, and this is one of the pieces of work we've really consulted heavily on, putting together a standard that we think our homes should meet, that's well beyond decent homes. And I think, you know, residents, when this work is done, will be very proud of their homes, and we will certainly be proud to have delivered this. So, if you have any questions, I'm delighted to do my best to answer them, but I also have Mike Saunders down the end here, and Mike can deal with any detail you want to throw at him. Thank you.
Okay, anybody got any questions for Jackie or Mike? Overall spectrum, possible?
I can do one.
Don't have to.
I just wanted to get the housing department to confirm that they're correctly resourced for this, because it's obviously a hugely ambitious project, and I know there have been certain difficulties that we've had with recent projects that have been delivered, and have we got the correct resources in place to be able to deliver this properly?
Will that come under the next item when Mark talks about the...
I'm very happy to start the answer, if that would be helpful. It's a very, very good question, and actually that is a lot of the reason why plans in the past have not actually been accomplished. Karen has been given authority and approval to go ahead and appoint 2 new surveyors who will be responsible for rolling out this project work. Obviously they will be backed up by our team, but those 2 full-time posts will make a very big difference. And that's why, you know, I feel I can finally go in front of residents and say, I believe this work is going to be done, and I have not had that confidence before. for now.
Just again to Jackie's point, Chairman, what we do have is the new governance structure where on a monthly basis, I actually chair the governance board where we're going through this. What is absolutely clear is that in the next 5 years, we are going through transformation of our estates, and I think your committee has the reassurance from me that through the governance structure, through the clarity in terms of the budget, and through the willingness of colleagues, that we are going to deliver this, Chairman.
Chairman, can I just ask a question? Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
We'll have Anne after Henry.
Sorry, no, go on.
All right,
Mine was
Oh, sorry.
incredibly quick. It was just to say, I think this is really usefully produced in a correct type size, if I might say so, with enough spaces. And I think it is the kind of document we should all put in a plastic folder and carry around, bring to other committees, because it can be referred to and updated very easily, but it's just a very good source of the parameters that we're working to. So congratulations to
Well, I shall
Karen.
pass that back.
Yes, thank you. Sorry, Henry.
No,
Go ahead. It was very short.
Chairman, the question is for Mike, and it's regarding Middlesex Street balcony doors. This was what was left out. This was possibly going to do with planning. Where it says balcony doors, Mike, is it going to be all the windows? Because we've got balcony doors, plus we've also got other windows in the tower block.
Yeah, it'll be all the windows that weren't replaced as part of the triple glazing. And so where there's fixed glazing next to it, and that will be replaced. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Chairman.
Anything else? Right, well, thank you very much. And do convey our thanks to Karen.
I will.
People like that.
Yeah.